Man, you are one pathetic loser.
And now, back to the Big Dumb Fun Show.
You're listening to the Big Dumb Fun Show. We're live, online, and around the world at BigDumbFunShow.com.
My name is Venkman. On the board,
Aaron Gnurk.
Rena is out on assignment this afternoon, doing God knows what with God knows who. But who is in studio right now, which looks just as fine as Rena, is Swill from Swill, back in action. How long have you actually been back?
Back, 3 years?
So you've been back for 3 years. How long did you actually take off?
Just about a year.
Okay.
About a year.
Before you got that itch.
Yeah, we had a Hell on the Hill had asked us to come do a show there on Halloween, so I thought, we'll get it back together for that, and then it's just always sort of stuck together since then.
Same guys, same dudes in the band?
Yes. Well, yes and no. We've had a bass player leave and then come back. So Scott, which has done one of these interviews with me before, he's in the band still. He took about like 2 years off, and we have a different drummer now than we had back when we did that show, the Rock and Comedy Fest. So the drummer we have now, though, has been with us for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Toby, very, very good drummer. He's played with several people here in town, Load Point Pool, Mercury Mad.
Yeah, and if you're familiar with the Big Dumb Fun Show, of course you're familiar with Swill and their first album, or the first album that we ever saw, which was Kill, 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 and a great listen to, taking that. But what you're probably maybe not be familiar with is the latest and greatest stuff, and this is called Meat. It's available on CD Baby, iTunes, Amazon.com, all of those different venues in order to download music and whatnot that everyone's all familiar with.
I would like to plug the artist who just did an awesome job. He's a friend of mine from when I was a kid. We went to college together and drew naked women in figure drawing class and stuff, and he's just awesome. His name is Scott Manley. He does tattoos here in town. He does artwork for people. He does a lot of freelance stuff. He's very, very good. So check him out.
He did the CD cover?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's cool. So that's not photography. That's a drawing on there.
Yeah, he actually sat down and said, "What do you want?" And at the time, I didn't know what I wanted.
I want a severed pig head.
Yeah, sitting on a park bench next to a little girl.
And a Quick Trip cup.
Yeah, and he just sketched it out, and he goes, "I'll have something for you in a couple of days." And he called me 3 hours later and said, "Check your phone. I shot you some stuff." And I'm like, "Oh my God, this is exactly what was in my head."
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he did a great job with it.
You can get friended up with Swill via Facebook.com/Swill. They're also on the Reverb Nation. You can link them up on there too.
Like us.
Yeah, because now even if you have a million people like your page, you can only talk to 10-20%.
I know. I could give a damn about how many likes we have. That kills me. Please like my band.
Here's what we've done. We've never sent a lot of those messages out. Of course, we want as many likes as we can because it helps with the marketing of the show. But the one thing that we've always, Gnurk and I have came to a conclusion is that we would rather somebody like the show because they actually like the show, and not because we're trying to get 5,000 fans.
We need 8,000 people to like us.
Yeah,
so
we see that all the time,
push it that much. Yeah, we don't push it that much. If you want to get and look at our updates and stuff for the Big Dumb Fun Show, please go to our fan page and like us, and you'll find out more information than you ever want to know about the show.
Right.
Yeah. How to listen to it, where we're at. Of course, when we get to 8,000, I'm just putting this out there. I'm going to have a prostate examination.
Right on air, right?
Yeah, when we 8,000, that. Everybody get out there and like it, and that'll be a great show.
Please, let's. I'm going to start defriending people now. Just start kicking them off. I do not want to hit that 8,000 fan mark. So we were talking about how you went away for a year, and then you came back. You've been back for about 3 years or so now. Now, in that year, some of the venues have changed, the names have changed, the owners have changed. You were kicked out of a couple bars.
There was several that were not real fond of what we were doing back then as far as the show goes. I mean, because we used to have just a buttload of confetti.
Toilet paper flying across the room.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Leaf blowers just
live
blasting
babies.
This stuff. Yeah, dead. Sometimes.
Oh, dead babies.
Yeah. I mean, just a whole plethora of stuff. I mean, when this band started, we were like, let's assault every sense these people have when they come see us, so they remember us. We're like, for a while, we were cooking Spam on stage. We were, I even had, because I wanted that smell,
Yeah.
I even had an idea.
On stage, you wanted it.
Yes. Yeah, I wanted to stake up the bar so that people knew, who's here? Well, damn it.
It smells like swill.
Yeah. I mean, I even wanted to take.
I couldn't remember. When I saw a band, I think their name was Spam
I think it was burnt
or
spam.
Swill.
Swill, spam, something.
Well, they fed us anyway.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
You
we
have a snack
you know,
after the show.
all that kind of stuff. We wanted to be as visual and just assault every sense we could. Because I mean, I always thought bands were selling themselves way short by just going up there
And playing the music.
and playing the music and looking like they just got done taking their finals, because
Yeah.
it's like, okay, it's bands, and it's good that they're confident in their music, that they think it's that good, but most people going out to see a band want a little more,
Yeah.
otherwise they'll never remember who you are.
Well, I mean, you're pushing the album. You want to say, okay, if you've heard the album, you're going to love the stage show.
Exactly.
It's going to blow you away. And you got sparks and stuff flying.
So you still
have
have
tamed it
this-
down? Have you tamed it down at all?
We don't do all the confetti anymore because most clubs just don't.
It's a little bit of
want
a
it.
cleanup.
There was some clubs we go into that loved it because that was the only time their club got cleaned was after we played. They're like the cleaning crew doesn't do anything until you guys come in and just completely jack the place.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, but most
They're
clubs,
mopping the walls.
yeah, most clubs just they're not down with it. So we still throw some toilet paper around, stuff
Yeah.
like that. I mean, there's just a club right here in town. I'll name it right out. Davies Uptown was the first show we ever did anything with toilet paper at, and
Yeah.
they did not like that at all, and they would not ever have us back.
Yeah, what about now?
Still wouldn't. I'm
Still
sure.
wouldn't have you
Oh
back.
no,
huh?
they gotta. Yeah.
Well,
we just won't
speaking
go
of
there.
venues, you're going to be your next show that you have scheduled is going to be an Aftershock. It's August 3rd, and this is going to be the blow your pants off event of the century. It's Collapse Fest.
Oh yeah, Collapse Fest, third
second
and
year.
fourth, right? Second year. It's Friday and Saturday. There's I don't know how many bands. I think it's like approaching like 30 bands. something
Yeah, it's
that.
like 15 bands per day.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's just out of control, and we were just felt really cool about being asked to do it. The guys from the Collapse had asked us to do it this year, and I, like you said, it was a huge success last year. I could see no reason not to do it. For sure.
I honestly think that last year it was more of a success than they thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah,
And so now they're like, "Holy crap, we got to take it! We got to take it to 11."
Yeah.
And it would not surprise me if it was a 3-day festival next year. And
Wouldn't
what I
surprise
love
me.
about Collapse Fest is it's like all of our buddies. They all get together. Like most of the bands are doing it for cheap or free because they want to be on the bill.
Right.
Because it's such an awesome event.
Yeah, it's I mean, you could. The cool thing about this too is you can make as much money as you want to because
Yeah.
you're selling your own tickets.
You sell your tickets,
which is all right,
But at August 3rd, you're going to be at Aftershock with the Collapse Fest. August 17th, you're in over in St. Joe.
Right?
And
Awesome
then
place there.
September 13th, Thursday, you're at the Beaumont Club. You're going to be playing with Power Man 5000.
Powerman 5000. Woohoo! Going to be an awesome show.
Phil, I can't thank you enough for joining us tonight on the Big Dumb Fun Show. Appreciate it. We're going to listen to Swap Shop off Meat, available on iTunes. Phil Swill on the Big Dumb Fun Show.
You guys-